I suppose we should get back to where we left off, shouldn't we? John, Oliver, and Judas were in a limousine sitting outside of the Hillsboro Nazarene Church.
Now I remember. Right.
Now I do remember.
I'm getting invited into the BDSM dungeon.
Indeed. Betsy had been taking some pictures in the parking lot, and the door had opened to reveal a scantily clad woman poking her head out. Betsy introduced herself as Press and wanted to see the miracle. The girl invited her in. John and Oliver, what are you doing outside? You saw her enter the church. You just gonna wait for a signal?
Swinging open the door once I see Betsy go inside, at least reaching for the door and getting people's attention. Is that okay?
Judas will look back through the window. Okay for her, but not for you. I need you alive.
I need her alive or I'll fucking off myself right now.
Aww.
I swear to God, we're in a giant fucking simulation and I will blow us all to hell if we don't go in there and save her.
Listen to the kid. Listen to the kid. He's telling the fucking truth. He will do it. He will fucking do it.
I got a water bottle full of uranium, and I swear to God, I will turn it into a nuke and level this entire fucking block.
He raises an eyebrow at that.
John will also raise an eyebrow at that. Jesus fucking Christ, kid.
Shake my Stanley thermos.
What makes you think I would believe that? I'm honestly curious.
Put my taser and start flicking it at the water bottle. Be like, all right.
Oliver, are you gonna get out anyway, or?
Didn't Judas say that there was a weird cult here?
Indeed he did.
Fuck this, dude. I'm gonna reach for the door handle and try to open the door.
It is not locked. As you open the door, so does Judas. He gets out. Very well. Let's see what happens. Hope the body count's low tonight. With a sigh of exasperation, he will follow you.
You're pretty easy on the eyes, Judas. Just thought I'd get that out of the way in case I die horribly in the next few minutes.
He will ignore that, like he seems to ignore most of the things that you say. He will, in fact, stride ahead of you, unless you're attempting to take the lead. He will just stride straight towards the door.
I'll appreciate the view.
John, what are you doing?
John is going to do the dad pat and groan. Open the door. Pat the thighs. Ugh. Waddle his way over there. This doesn't sound good in any way. This sounds very bad.
Can I try to work some magic with the water to attempt to boost my reflexes a little bit, make myself a little bit speedier or something?
You could try that.
My taser down to its lowest setting and give the water bottle a little sauce. It does zap me, but I'm just used to it at this point.
Oh my goodness.
I cannot prevent myself from getting zapped by this, but I believe that it's part of the scientific process. I need to add energy to it.
We all know it's a kink, Ollie. Come on.
Have you ever played with a violet wand? Those things are wonderful.
Yeah, no, those are really fucking fun.
Agreed.
So, describe to me how exactly you're doing this.
I'm going to take my furnace and my taser, just give it a series of rhythmic sounds while I'm walking. Every 3 or 4 steps, just give it a little. Don't want to give it too much. That could be dangerous.
Fair enough.
Intermediately, Satsa, a little bit of pizzazz, trying to activate some sort of reaction.
John will jump about 3 feet in the air every time you do this.
This is going to be vulgar.
Vulgar and in public. Oh, you're lucky I'm not there.
I'm not trying for superhuman speed. I'm just trying for a little bit of sharpness in the reflexes. I'm not going for being able to run and sprint at 30 miles an hour, but more the effects of super adder. I can see something and react to it better. Not necessarily increasing my actual speed, but my reaction time.
That would be perception or wits you'd be trying to increase.
Okay, hell yeah.
Here we run into the practices thing. You've got two ranks in alchemy and 3 ranks in god bonding, right?
Yes.
This is a life 3 effect, which means it cannot be done with alchemy alone, unless you wanted to bonk it down to a level 2 effect, which would be giving you an additional dice on specific skill situations.
So in this case, this would be one that I to use bonded for.
Yes, you would need to attempt to induce radiation and talk to your god.
Okay, drink the water and start mumbling to myself. Not to myself, but presumably to myself. Because it feels kind of cheaty to just be like, oh, I can just argue with them in my head.
Exactly.
Like,
You don't think that you hear them in your head. They sound out loud to you. Nobody else can hear it, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean they're in your head.
It has reverberation. It makes sound in my ears.
It does certainly feel like that, yes. I think this would be easier if we added a restriction to it, that you should be addressing a specific one.
Have I been made aware of anybody's names yet?
I don't believe anyone specifically introduced themselves.
Now, what sort of names would you give for the voices you've heard and how they've reacted?
You know that you asked 3 questions, you got 3 answers, so there are 3 individuals, and these are your 3 deities, essentially, because you know that you cannot talk to yourself. Your own
That
player
which
is busy.
knows. I know exactly how to solve this. That which knows the secret of the hot dog. Me. With wits beyond wits, and I'll take a big ol' swig out of my thermos.
Okay. What was the question here?
He wants you to make him wittier.
Make him wittier? Okay, I would want to do that.
He'd ask me to make him wittier.
God, would he make him wittier?
Sure, if he makes his arte roll.
Yeah, that.
For mystery's sake, you cannot hear anyone else. Yeah, that is all that you heard.
And I will leave you with a limerick. There once was a woman from Shoe who filled her vagina with glue. She said with a grin, if they paid to get in, they will pay to get out of it too.
Radioactive water shoots out of Arlie's nose. Don't know what the difficulty was, but I rolled a 5, a 3, and a 1. So,
Oh god, no.
you know how I'm saying Ollie was eventually going to get Paradox fucked? Well, Ollie's about to learn a very valuable lesson. I'm not gonna use a willpower either because Ollie has no reason to. He has no knowledge that there can be any bad effects. I have 4 points of Paradox.
You gained another 3. Now you've got 7 points in Paradox, and we can finally address that particular system.
Let's see how that worked out.
Yes. First Paradox, everybody.
I'm so excited. I just figured out practice, so I guess the next thing we can tackle is reincarnation. Love, that's all Ollie was. Yeah, right. I'll leave you with a limerick. Water shoots out of my nose, and then whatever's about now.
I have to maintain my godlike image. I have to come up with some form of wisdom.
For those who haven't caught on to it, Dizzy's character, Ollie, has no self-control. Said I'd fucking do it. You know what? I can't be too mad. I got a date with a hottie tomorrow. I still care. But if I have to roll a new character and that's the worst thing that happens this week, I'm still having fun with my friends. Judas's night just got much less annoying.
They don't know that you're dead yet.
I might not be dead, but I am unconscious, I would guess.
Were you previously hurt at all?
Nope, I've been healed back up.
Then you should only be down to cripple.
You're only crippled.
You not only snort the radioactive liquid back up, the previous tasings that you did to it seem to have alchemically changed it into something rather acidic. It goes down the wrong pipe and comes back out in a glowing green spray. The resulting coughing fit leaves you short of breath as you can feel the burning on the inside. And for a few moments, you do in fact pass the fuck out. Everybody else sees Oliver tasing the thermos for halfway across the parking lot, mumbles a few things, drinks it, and starts laughing, starts coughing, starts choking, and passes out, foaming, glowing green at the mouth. Oliver, you start back awake. You were only incapacitated for a couple of seconds there.
Did you know that there's sound effects? That wasn't what was supposed to happen. That wasn't what was supposed to happen at all. And they said it was fine. Vomit immediately. Wait, what happened?
As you stand back up, there's a sharp pain.
Oh no.
There's something tight against your genitals.
Oh no.
Hurts to stand all the way up. Do you try to force it?
No. The gorilla boner walk. You know the one? Like being 13 and you just walk out of your bedroom like, hey everybody, isn't it just like really funny to walk around the house like a gorilla? And everybody's like, no, why are you doing that? And like, it's not a phase.
I understand completely.
Checking.
Hey, can I whisper in Oliver's ear right now? Can I whisper?
Yeah, as we've got 3 for the session, yes.
Perfect. Oliver, that's known as paradox for doing too much magic. You should really listen to Betsy when she says not to do that in public.
Heard.
You are in pain, both from the lungies and now from whatever's going on in your genes. You're hacking. John, looks like you cut his dick in his zipper. That's what it looks like.
I'm going to attempt to help him. Ollie, come here, son. Come here.
Oh god, no. Okay. Attempting to get the zipper unstuck, man to man. You find 2 things out. First, that his dick is not, in fact, stuck in a zipper.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, the second fact is that his crotch seems to have been covered in superglue.
Thank God, I thought the zipper was stuck.
Yeah, this is a lot easier.
Scissors, and we can fix this at a later date.
You would have the luxury of fixing it at a later date. Were not John's hand now superglued down your pants.
Wait, is it dried or not?
It just happened, so no, it is still drying. There is a copious amount.
Oh no.
She said with a grin, if you pay to get in, you'll pay to get out of it too.
I've never been this close with another man.
You two are a bit helpless at the moment. So I think I'm going to have to keep you with Betsy's sink.
This is the perfect cover story.
John, as you attempt to pull your hand back out, and you realize that it is in fact super glued, the meeting of the eyes between John and Oliver, that's where we'll cut and go to Betsy.
Do we kiss?
Leave that as a question for the shippers.
Yes, Betsy. The interior of the space is somewhat run down. Looks like nobody's held a service here in a while. There's a vestibule, a sort of gathering area prior to the chapel, but you can see the chapel doors